that's my attitude. Looking back, I know they probably doubt me. Now the city on my back, I wear it proudly. I'm a hero in the making. If I'm dreaming, you can't wake me. I think I'm destined to win it. They playing games, I ain't in it.
Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I want to talk about exclusive figures. A lot of you have been having lots of complaints with accessories and what makes a figure exclusive. So for example, let's take a look at the S.h.Monsterarts Godzilla 2021. It's priced at $160 to $150. It's considered to be an exclusive, yet it offers no accessories. There's really nothing that makes this figure exclusive or really special versus having to compare it with the special color poster version that we got for Godzilla 2019, where this one is an exclusive, offering accessories as an atomic breath. You have a special DVD Blu-ray 4K set. I've noticed Monsterarts can sometimes hit the mark when it comes to exclusivity deals or exclusive figures, special editions. Now, what makes a special edition to me would be, this is only an example. Imagine a Godzilla pack with 4 accessories or 4 to 3 unique accessories, and then it comes with something unique, maybe a DVD set, some special accessories that make it stand out from the normal edition or other editions, like we saw with the poster version, where it has a beautiful set of DVD 4K set, and then you have the atomic breath. The figure itself is done in a really beautiful color. Another example is we have a Godzilla GMK exclusive, yet it offers no accessories. So this is what I'm trying to say, that Monsterarts just seems to put on a tag, slap it on, and call it a day, saying this is an exclusive figure. Let's pump up the number, let's pump up the price. A price tag of $150, $160, $200, yet there's nothing that makes that figure special. Again, with Godzilla Ultima, it's considered a web exclusive, an exclusive figure. It has some accessories, but not the accessories people were expecting. Now, both GMKs don't have any accessories, if I remember correctly. Another missed opportunity, which a lot of people are mad, and I understand, is the special color version for King Ghidorah 2019-2021. Again, they're calling it the special color version, yet it really offers nothing special about it. What happened to the old accessories where you would get a standard figure that comes with 3 accessories, an atomic breath? I think a lot of people miss the old days with Monsterarts, and I told you guys, I believe Monsterarts should standardize where each release should have 1 to 3 accessories at most. And if you're going to call it a special edition, make people feel the special behind it, because you're just putting on this so-called name special edition, yet it offers nothing special. And it's really weird because sometimes they do the opposite. With normal release with figures, you know, they get so many accessories like Jet Jaguar. If I'm correct, that's not an exclusive figure. Yet again, Jet Jaguar has like 3 or 4 accessories. He has his jetpack, which is really awesome. And then you compare that to Mechagodzilla or to other figures that are so-called exclusive, and I don't know, I feel like Monsterarts really misunderstands the fan base. They did a poll or an interview saying that they would love feedback from fans because they don't really get any feedback or anything like that. Yet again, I mean, look at Reddit, look at Facebook, look at Instagram, look at YouTube videos like the ones that I'm making right here, where fans are expressing what they want. I mean, there's a lot of feedback, and it seems like Monsterarts lives in a different world where they just don't seem to pay attention to fans. It's their fan base, and a fan base is really important. And to me personally, I think sometimes it could be called lazy work or lack of imagination with your accessories and what you do. Again, I'm not saying that they have to be perfect, but with Godzilla Ultima, from what I've noticed, a lot of people are now complaining because the figure is so-so. And I understand, look, the fan base can be really dramatic sometimes, you know, for small little details they complain like it's the end of the world. I understand, but sometimes small details make up the bigger picture, and it matters a lot to a fan base that's hardcore as Godzilla, you know. It's Godzilla after all. It's not just any type of monster. It's really special to a lot of people. And if you're going to be making figures like that, at least put effort into making sure it's a great figure or a awesome figure. For example, with Mechagodzilla, what would I do to call it a special edition if I was in charge? Or I'm sure you guys know exactly what you guys would do, because it offers no accessories, and I think it's unfair how some people have to pay $200 for a figure that offers no accessories, nothing special, when you can get a figure that's around $80 to $100 that offers 4 accessories and more unique things than your so-called exclusive figures. In my case, what would I change about this deal? First of all, for Mechagodzilla, I would make it for him to have 5 accessories, or at least 3 accessories. I would give it his photon scream or photon canyons. I would give it his drones, you know, maybe some battle damage parts where you can switch between, like a battle damage head, chest area, his missiles popping out. Give him lasers, give him buildings, make it really feel unique to fans, because there's a lot of fans out there that collect special editions, and I feel like special editions nowadays really don't mean anything like they used to back in the day, around like 2010 and beyond. Another example with Godzilla 2021 versus Kong, that one has no accessories, yet you take a look back at Godzilla 2019, I believe almost every single one of them offered you a accessory, the atomic breath. It really makes no sense how something cheap can offer more versus something expensive that offers nearly nothing that makes it a so-called special edition. For me, I would suggest that Monsterarts rethinks their strategy, goes back to the board, and really thinks, okay, very carefully, if we're going to name a special edition, let's really make it feel special. That way fans, you know, understand why the price point is very expensive, or why we're calling it the special edition, or why it's getting locked behind a web exclusive, versus just saying, okay, it's Mechagodzilla, a lot of people want it, it's gonna sell like butter. Let's call it an exclusive figure, have no accessories, and call it a lazy day. I think that's totally unfair. You should really treat your fans with respect and love, and again, the franchise with a lot of love. And it's just mind-blowing to see how customizers and even the Godzilla community has done a better job than the official companies. For example, Jet Jaguar. Don't get me wrong, it looks freaking awesome, but we have already seen a custom 3D Jet Jaguar, which looks, if not better than the original, same accessories, or even offers more accessories. So it's mind-blowing that now the Godzilla community has to take this into their own hands to make their own custom effects, their own custom buildings, their custom accessories, correcting the mistakes that a big company can't even do, and has a lot of money, has more resources and more power behind them, versus a single person or just a group of people doing this from the heart, doing this because they enjoy and they love Godzilla. It's sort of crazy to really think that we're doing all of this and nobody gets any recognition. I mean, how many people deserve to work at a company like that? How many people have we seen make awesome fan-made movies for Godzilla or Gamera or other monsters, and they get no offers? They get no offers from Legendary, Toho, or any developing studio life. Now, to make this clear, I'm not sending any type of hate towards Monsterarts or any company. I'm sure there's a lot of people that love what they do inside that studio with Tamashii Nations, Bandai, the artists, the sculptors. I'm sure they put off a lot of effort into what they do, but it's leadership. Without leadership, if you have the wrong person in charge, it really becomes a downhill, and you see the results. Again, a lot of people were asking me, what do I think about Monsterarts? Are they finally making a comeback, pumping out a lot of figures? For me, yeah, they've been doing a lot of figures, but that's because of what happened recently. In my case, I believe it's quality over quantity, and we know what happens when you rush things. I mean, look at the video game companies. A good example with the GTA trilogy, with the remaster or whatever, Battlefield 2042, it's a mess. They needed more time to polish those games. What do they decide to do? They decide to rush the release date because money matters to them, because they have to meet a certain time to make everybody happy inside of the company, because they want that money instead of delivering a great product to the fans, a great product to everybody. It's a total mess, and I think Monsterarts and other companies should learn from their mistakes. If a figure is not ready, if a certain issue with a company or your partners isn't ready, delay the product. Monsterarts, Tamashi Nation, or any company, if you're watching this video, please listen to your fan base and deliver better quality. Deliver accessories. I think it is crazy that in 2021, 2022, you are delivering figures without no accessories. You are calling figures so-called web exclusive, and they offer nothing that makes them special. If you're going to do something like that, please, for the love of God, for the love of this franchise, make it special. You should really make it a standard where each release should at least offer one accessory, 2 or 3, and if you're going to make it a special edition, offer maybe 3 accessories that make sense with that particular figure. Maybe offer some cool unique posters, buildings, tanks, jets, something that makes sense within the franchise, instead of being lazy, instead of just wanting to put on a big price tag. Like Mechagodzilla is super expensive, not to say the special color version for Ghidorah, that's around what, $240, almost $300, and it offers nothing. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out what should be special about that release. For me, I would have offered the gravity beams for the wings, gravity beams for the mouth, battle damage Kevin. You know, I mean, it doesn't really take a genius. Like I'm saying, it really makes no sense. I'm not sure what's going on behind the companies, but honestly, they should step up their game. And there's other companies that aren't even as known as Bandai or other big companies out there, and they're doing a better job at it. Even customizers, even us, Rubi Studios, I made my own, sort of company with my own partners, and we're making sure to deliver different editions, and we want to make sure that we give people options for their budgets. The special edition will make sense, and I think I told you guys multiple times, wait until you see it and it's all going to make sense slowly. I'm doing this because I love Godzilla. I'm doing this because I love Ghidorah. I love the figure, and I want to make things right for the fans and for the figure. I want to make it justice because it's a beautiful figure done in the wrong hands, done in the wrong leadership, and hopefully we can make things right for future projects. It all depends, but what do you guys think? What do you guys think Monsterarts or other companies are missing? What is something that other companies should include that they aren't doing but few companies are doing? Or what is a release or a special edition that you remember that has done a really awesome job but never came back anymore with those type of editions? Now for X Plus, I'm going to talk about them for a little bit because again, a lot of people are saying I'm going to sell off my original 2019 to get the 2021 version. That's really cool. And I said it in my thoughts video or in my impressions that I'm not really feeling it, because if you really take a closer look and compare the 2019 and 2021 version of X Plus, technically it's the same figure, just done in a slightly different pose. And there's a lot of poses out there. I mean, why can't companies be creative? Have you also noticed that prices have increased throughout the figures, meaning that they have become more expensive and offering less? Like video games, they offer you a full price and deliver you a beta that's incomplete, full of problems, missing features that should have been there since launch. It's crazy to believe that figures are doing the same thing just because of money. And I told you guys, for me, it's always going to be quality over quantity. But again, it all depends. If you guys really want a change, let your voices be heard in a very respectful way, be mature about it, give reasonable comments for them to take as feedback. Again, Monsterarts, if you're watching this, no hate towards you. I'm only giving you my thoughts, my feedback as to what fans have come to expect from you. Now, again, I don't consider myself a big celebrity or any type of big YouTuber, but if there's any way that I can help this community through my voice, through my connections, I will do so to make this become a reality in the future. Hopefully this video gets noticed enough for Monsterarts to take a look at. I encourage other YouTubers or other people on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you are, to let your voices be heard, for there to be change. Because if we don't express how we feel, if we don't express that there has to be accessories, that there has to be a better quality set to be standardized, then no changes are going to happen. There's a lot of bigger YouTubers out there that could definitely help this community by making a video expressing our concerns, our changes that we are demanding. And because we are paying at the end of the day for their products, it's our money, and your money should matter. You know, you work very hard to give away your money like that and not have your money be worth it in return. Well, we're talking about figures, not toys. Figures and statues are very expensive. We're talking about $100 to $1,000, $300. No matter, they're still very expensive. And for us to be like, it's whatever, I'm okay paying that much and not getting any accessories, it's ridiculous. And there's still time for them to fix those mistakes with their so-called special color versions or variants. Whenever they released a Mechagodzilla special color version, they could offer better accessories. Whenever they do a Godzilla 2021 or Kong 2021 special color version, they have multiple opportunities to really fix the original mistakes. Yet again, sometimes they failed to do that, and I'm just questioning them sometimes. Why is it that some accessories are being offered with cheaper figures and we get no accessories with high-end prices? It really makes no sense. But anyways, I want to hear from you guys, the subscribers, you, the fan base, right now in the comments down below. Give me 5 reasons or 5 changes that you would like Monsterarts or other companies to incorporate. With your 5 answers, be creative in case this video gets to them and they see all the comments. I want you guys to be heard as well with your ideas and things you guys want them to change, and just be creative and make it be reasonable for them to look at. Again, share this video so it spreads to as much people as possible for them to look at. Like the video, comment your ideas, and thank you guys so much for watching. This is Rubi Gamingx. I'm out. With